So the first time I met Coach Morris, actually, I was invited to come to a practice my senior year of high school. And so I came in and I was just standing there watching them in practice. And, you know, as he was coaching, he told me, "Hey guys, you see that guy standing over there? I think they just released him from prison," you know, and I could overhear him saying this. And so it was a really great moment, right? Because, you know, he was setting me up to be this big tough guy to come in out of prison and beat everybody up. What I remember most about playing for him is that he had such high expectations, and to be an offensive lineman, you have to be a really hard-nosed, intelligent person with grit. And so when you played for him, he expected you to do exactly what it is that you're supposed to do on the field as far as the X and O's go, and you got to play with some toughness. I mean, it's either act upon other people or they're going to act upon you. So I love playing for him because super direct. You always knew where you stood with him.
We were assistants together for 10 years, and we were roommates on the road for 10 years. So we got to know each other real well. The thing about Coach Morris is, you know, he's a real personable guy, and so he relates well to the team, to the Kearney community, to the university community in general, and he was excellent that way. He built a lot of relationships.
Just his pure passion. You know, when someone hears that about Coach Morris, they're probably thinking sideline, but I think it's more so in the preparation and care for his players. If you go to a Thanksgiving dinner at his house, it probably looks a little different than most people's homes. He brought players in as his own. Coach Morris and Darrell Morris, they're just tremendous community people. Once you're around them long enough, you know that and see that. Their passion for the community and their players and their friends is second to none. And so that was definitely something that I admire about them and look up to them for.
Darrell did a great job as a head coach in terms of relationship with the players and getting the most out of the kids, because at that time we were a little bit underfunded. And you know, we turned around and won quite a few games in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference and had pretty good success.
There are guys that talk the talk, and there are the guys that walk the walk. And Coach Morris could walk the walk. And so when he said jump, we said how high. He taught us the X and O's of the game. He taught us how to play the game. And in doing that, he just had this uncanny ability to connect with you. He knew when to light a fire under your rear end and get you going. He knew when to be humorous, he knew when to be serious, and he knew where he needed to kind of motivate us. And there is no doubt that the thousands of guys that have gone through the University of Nebraska, Kearney, the hundreds, probably, you know, several thousand offensive linemen, there's no doubt that that's transcended football, and we've benefited from that in the private world. As you go to build a company, as you work for corporations, or coach, or teach, or be a doctor, it doesn't matter. All those things transferred over so well. And I'm very grateful to Coach Morris for that exposure, because to play college football, you can't just be a student, you can't just be an athlete, you've got to be a student athlete, and you have to be good at so many different things to be successful. And so I'm eternally grateful to Coach Morris for his tremendous influence that he's had on thousands of people. And on behalf of all the former players that can't sit here and talk about him, you know, we're very grateful for him.
I remember one of the things that he said shortly after he got here. My wife and our daughter and Darrell's first wife, Patty, and Darrell and their daughter, we were all together, I think at an apartment, or his apartment or something. We were just sitting around enjoying, you know, time together. And Darrell said, "You know what?" And this was probably 1985 or 86. He said, "You know what?" He goes, "I could see myself staying here for a long time." And he did. And, you know, he became the head coach here and did really good things. I mean, won a lot of games. He's got over 100 wins as a head coach, built great community ties. The players loved him. And, you know, I think that's what you're looking for in a Hall of Fame person.
This honor is long overdue, and we couldn't be any more proud of you. Congratulations.